is a con man, like a fraudster, okay? So he could be acting, no doubt. However, right, I see a man who is not sure, right, that is the president of a country. So he still kind of, he has he lacks authority or legitimacy. So the way he talks, it's like the way grandpa would talk. When grandpas are always like people who kind of can lament, complain about things if you have a chat with them a lot, right? So, but not president. That's supposed to be your president, okay? But yeah, we must. Alaye, you are the president. You should be saying what you have done. I don't know why that is so hard, because number one, they have nothing to say they have done. Because I would expect a president of a country to, when you sit down with people, right? Because you are the one who is doing all this, right? So you will be able to say, oh, listen, you are from Sokoto? Say, yeah, we are from Sokoto, delegate from Sokoto. Oh, amazing. Are you aware what we have done in Sokoto in the last 1 year alone? That we have managed to do this, and that for women, for children, in the area of education, in the area of healthcare, and most especially in the area of security. When was the last time you heard about insecurity in Sokoto? And they will say, that's why we are here to say thank you. We've not heard anything insecurity in Sokoto in the last 1 year. So you should be able to tell them what you are doing. Not that this is our country. We must all come together and diversity and talking all that nonsense. But anyway, I kind of like, I like hearing him when I want to laugh. Then when I want to get you to see the problem of Nigeria, I like playing him too. I like playing his video, showing you. I have 2 more, but I'm going to keep that for myself for next time. So what happened is that I will put a hold on this now. I'm going to open the line so that we can have an expressive convo. However, we have heard that the governor of Abia State, Alex Otti, is offering 25 million naira for information that can lead to the arrest and prosecution of those who killed 5 soldiers in the state. While he's spending money to get the killers, which is not bad, I hope Alex Otti will do all his best to make sure that all those people that are going to be assaulted, attacked, or even killed by the Nigerian army as they are getting ready, that Alex Otti doesn't give them the green light to do that, or give them the free hand to do that, to speak out and scream out and tell them. We've seen them already harassing and arresting innocent people on the streets, breaking into people's homes, okay, looking for the gunmen that kill soldiers. So Alex Otti should invest more in that and protect the right of the Abians, especially in Aba, where the Nigerian army and Alex Otti himself, right, should possibly save enough money on intelligence and understand that this killing is not actually staged by the intending 3rd columnist or 5th columnist, those who are probably coming to activate the kind of a terror that they unleashed in Imo State, which later led to the people of Oluosu having been killed and attacked and assaulted as many times as possible. Now they are now at the mercy of Oplesu Zotingba, who has now decided to create a Ruga in their communities, on their land. Same thing is happening in Enugu. It is happening in Ebonyi. It happened in Ebonyi, and it is still happening in Ebonyi. So Alex Otti, we hope you will help your people by ensuring that whatever is being cooked on Abia, you don't get carried away in the name of trying to help those who probably staged something to get Abia State back in the hole. I don't know where that's coming from. I just felt like something is off. I've done my bit on this story this afternoon. I'll leave the rest to those who probably want to react to it. So let me go make myself another cup of tea. Chinedu and the African Wahala, 2 of you, thank you for your generosity. I got your super chats. Bless you. And to everyone else who is yet to actually really pay their own offering, like the video, please come on now. Go do that as we prepare to take calls tonight. That could be your own call. I'll be right back.
Disable, àtisètè, àti ń parọ́ tipẹ́, àtisètè, tìtò òdìmú òdodo òsì mọ́, àtisètè, kágbàdé fálárè, àtisètè, kágbẹ̀bí fálárè, àtisètè, adájọ́ ń parọ́ torí owó, àtisètè, òṣèlú ń parọ́ nítorí ipò, àtisètè, èdò gbówó ń tẹ́, àtisètè, ìjà ń jà aráàlú, àtisètè. Disable, àtisètè.
Anyway, thank you so much to every one of you who decided to, who has liked the broadcast though. Thank you. I appreciate that. And indeed, the line okay, hang on. Let me unlock that. Let me leave it unlocked. Okay. So my line is currently opened, and it's that number on that screen +447706922321. That is the number to the studio. And please, if you haven't really shared this, even though you're coming on late or you're doing it late, you can still pretty much share this and invite your. Oh, sorry, just missed you. All right. So again, what was that again that I put up earlier? Okay, one moment. Give me 1 second. Call.
Is with Gary. I saw you in Jigawa talking about weeds and all of that on TV. What is an elixir? Is housing industry that will create jobs. What until we...
No, I don't want to use that yet, okay? So there was something I needed to quickly tap and then tidy up, all right? So yeah, the line should be working now. Let's see. I think I have a caller. That must be CA. Is that you? Hello?
Ego. Hello, Mayego, I can hear you.
I can hear you too, but how are you, Baba?
Oh, yeah, this is CA. Fine, CA from Atlanta.
That's brilliant, Baba. Just CA, how are you today?
Yeah.
Or this evening, rather?
Oh, good. Yes, it's about
Brilliant.
5:07 in Atlanta PM.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely day, sunny day. Oh yeah, Mayego, I saw your good job once again. I mean, I don't know how you keep doing it every day. I mean, it's your patience and the way you go through the details. Reading that proposal is amazing. But I smell, like you said, we know they're like what they call booby traps. I think what is happening here is 2027, Mayego. That's what I smell. I smell 2027. That's what I feel. I smell, they know that they've failed massively. It's a colossal failure from this government.
So they want to start telling us the idea of regionalism.
Yes.
Instead of restructuring, I told you, of that, it will be regionalism.
I told you this guy is brilliant. I told you it's going to work. He has a plan. Look at what he brought out. I told you, this man knows what he's doing. I know it. That's why I voted for him. I know Tinubu. I know that. I trust him. So Ayegu, that is nonsense. Nothing's going to happen.
It's absolute nonsense.
You can mark my word. It will go to the National Assembly. Of course, you know how it is.
One of them came out to deny it now. That no, they don't have any copy of that too. They don't have it yet. Too. It's not with them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
and look at
most of the time when they deny is actually when you should begin to look at them very well.
Yes. And the forces behind this country will never allow that. You think the Fulani not, the ruling Fulani class will allow this?
You know now, when I was reading
they can never.
That,
it's not possible.
Too good to be true. Like, we didn't let this happen.
I was listening.
All these governors now gone. Are you serious? Okay.
I was just listening. I was driving. I was driving home from work.
Too good
I was driving home from work. I was just listening. I was just shaking my head. I was just laughing and shaking my head. Margo, let every reader, every listener mark my words. This is a mere trumped up, cooked up nonsense.
Propaganda.
To divert attention, to get people talking, to give us talking points. Already the national anthem, put aside the 1 year failure of Tinubu. We're talking of national anthem. The 1 year failure is gone.
Because everybody's talking about the national anthem. Those for
national anthem.
Those against. Nobody is actually scrutinizing the failure.
No. A country where Agbado is more expensive than rice. That means like I said, we're in trouble. A country where beans is expensive more than rice, we're in trouble. A country where Gary is more expensive than rice, we're in big trouble, Mayego. So these are the points. The only achievement they have
is that
in their own record is yes, and the coastal highway, what they call it.
But that one is a promise now. That one is a promissory note.
No. To them, it's an achievement. Tinubu to say, they started the war. Can't you see? Can't you see? They passed that road yesterday. I saw Caterpillar walking. Bulldozer walking. I told this man going to work. That's the only achievement so far. So, to me, this is nonsense. It's nonsense. That's why I said I must just call, man, because I was just waiting for you when you were reading. I said, I was just laughing. It's not going to happen.
They actually really do.
It's not going to happen.
Forward. With time shall tell.
No, it's not going to happen.
Thank you so much.
So Kwara, Kwara is now in the north west. I mean, Kwara is no more in the south.
North central. They put them.
Wow. Okay, Mayogo. Thank you very much.
God bless you. See you. Thank you too. Now, it sounded too good to be true, and they said if it is too good to be true, then it is. When you are dealing with criminals like APC, don't leave any info unattended. Okay? Because it's like abracadabra. They do a lot with one hand, and you are busy following it. But the real thing is happening on the other hand. That's what they are doing. Pay attention to everything. Even when the whole thing sounds like ridiculous, it doesn't make any sense. That is exactly the exact reason why you have to pay attention, because they know you won't, especially if you don't think it's normal. Then they will do it. Hello there.
Hey, Mario Paul speaking from Belgium.
Hello.
How are you?
Adeo, Baba. How are you too?
I'm fine. And how is the family?
We are here. We thank God. Thanks for asking, though.
Yeah, it's nice speaking to you again. In fact, these people are a total joke.
I tell you.
You know, they like you rightly said, break everything up. There is nothing like regional rule or this or that. It doesn't make any sense. That is number one. Number two, concerning I think it was in the afternoon you did about the soldiers that were killed.
In Abba.
Now, yes. Now, the issue is a lot of people are condemning the act.
Yes.
But the question is, why should the military people be in towns and in villages? What are they doing there?
Because they've militarized the eastern Nigeria, and that too should be condemned. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because in fact, I started traveling as far back as 1980 outside Nigeria to other countries. Of all the places I have gone to, I never see the military walking on the street, or I hardly can see them, even where I'm living now. I hardly can see any military. You know, the only time I saw military, like in Belgium where I'm living, because there was a time there was a bomb blast in Brussels airport.
Like a terror attack.
So, yes, so they condoned where you drop off passengers in front of the airport. They condoned it off entirely. And immediately built an emergency drop-off away from the airport, a little bit away from the airport. So, and they were guiding that place for almost more than 1 year. But now if you go there, you don't see them anymore. So there is a gadget they set in the entrance of the airport, you know. So they installed a kind of box, and it's only police people that you see there because there's a police station in the airport itself, you know. So I don't see the reason why, if not that they are there to be collecting money, even the ones in the north, although they are few. Why should a policeman internally be on the road? Are you a tax collector?
Honestly.
Are you a tax collector?
Even worse than that. You see what they do, what they perpetrate in Eastern Nigeria is worse than just collecting tax. What they subject people to, right? Sometimes they can tell everybody to come down from their cars and trek for like about 33 kilometers, raising up their hands.
Are we in a military rule or a democratic rule? Because this is inhuman. It's inhuman. You know, it's inhuman. I don't understand the kind of democracy these people are operating. Is it different from the other ones other countries are operating? They are the West. Is that how they do democracy?
Everybody knows it's not. But Nigeria's issue always defy all logics. They don't make any sense. But they continue.
Yeah, normally they should not change. They should, in fact, change the thing to either democracy for the Senate by the representatives and for the executive.
Yes. So that people should stop deceiving themselves that they are in a democracy. And they begin to ask themselves, she democracy lele? She democracy lele ya crazy demo? Is this one democracy or crazy demo? Like, you know.
No, it's not for the people, it's for the Senate by the president, by the Senate, by the House of Rep, and for the president. So that's what democracy is in Nigeria, because when you subdue the people, the subject you are leading, why do you now call it a democracy?
That's not democracy.
No equality, there is no justice, and everything is done haphazardly. The son of a poor man cannot rise up to become a president. Is that? It's a total sham. You know, there is no dignity. You know, and the funny thing is that
we are living in a banana republic. I don't know what a banana republic feels like, but I don't think it's anything nice. It's a place. You see, yesterday, right? Yesterday, a professor, Professor Jibril Ibrahim, right? He said that people don't even understand something. The issue of Nigeria right now is not whether Tinubu is performing or not. The issue with Nigeria right now is that Nigeria has no government at all levels. And it's a place where everyone and anyone can do whatever they want. I'm talking about those in office, so with no fear of any sort of repercussion or consequences. And that's the state of Nigeria now. Baba.
Yeah, we have entered one chance, but the issue is that irrespective of, for me as a person, if irrespective of somebody who is at the helm of leadership, like the whether from the north, from the south, from the whatever, wherever the person comes from, if the person let him rule for 100 years, but if the people are not complaining and there is good governance, to your tent, O Israel.
It is to your tent, O Israel.
So what is my business? If people live comfortably, there is light, there is a hospital, the education is.
Going to be interested. Who is going to be interested? Who is in power or not? Who cares?
Nobody is going to talk to any tribe or across anyone. Everything is moving on fine. The time in Nigeria had independence, and in fact, when people finished school, they had job.
And now, so we were told, though, people like us didn't witness that. So they said some people, like before they even finish job, finish school, they beg them with job. Would you do this? Would you do that, sir?
I finished school at 1980.
Yeah.
When I finished school I could have easily gotten a job because my uncle is late now. He used to be in charge of customs, immigration, and prisons. He was general because I'm from Uguta in Imo State. So he held that position. He's my uncle. In fact, he gave a lot of my village people work during that era.
Possibly become a senior. In fact, you probably have retired by now. You would have spent like 44 years in service. You probably have vended numbers. Wow. Yeah.
My late junior sister worked in customs, but she's late now.
Oh, bless you.
So, but I didn't.
You rather just leave the entire place. You went on the travel since the 80s. 1980.
No, I was then playing with Sharks. I was in Sharks of Port Harcourt.
Oh, you were a footballer too.
Yeah, I played for Sharks of Port and left Sharks, played the Iwanyanwu, and then went to Lagos to play for ACB before I left.
Bless you. Well, you never really competed professionally afterward, no?
Yeah, it was a kind because it's the football that brought me to Belgium anyway. Oh, you understand?
Then that
I played.
That balances it, sir. I mean,
I didn't play in the Premiership of Belgium team, but at least I played in the second division. But in Nigeria, in fact, I played Nigerian junior national team. So it's I played in the Flying
Eagles. What you call the good old days. You are the people that can say, "Oh, good old days." People like us don't have good old days. Nigeria was messed up. We are those in between.
My ego. 1980, when I finished school when I joined Sharks, from town, that's town Port Harcourt to Borokiri, was 10 kobo. 10 kobo.
For transport?
It was 10 kobo. Yes, bus in Port Harcourt. And Port Harcourt I think, is one of the cheapest then in Nigeria. Compared to Lagos. 10 kobo from town to Borokiri.
Wow.
So, and to eat in a hotel, you might not even spend more than 30 kobo. It was then very good. That was when money had value. Okay. My salary then, was about 80 naira.
A month.
A month, sports council. Then our match allowance is like if you draw home, you get five naira.
Each player.
If you win away, you get 10. No, if you win home, you get 10. If you win away, you get 15 naira.
Wow.
So most times we weren't even touching our salary. Because the money, it was enough for us. If you, more especially in a month, if you win 2 games and draw one and lose one. So we are having a lot of money, and the money was more than, and the place we are staying is free. It's from the River State Sports Council building. Each person has his own room and parlor. Very comfortable.
Self-contained like that, comfortable.
So, but look at how the whole thing is now.
It is a different story now, and even those who are probably listening to you right now, they are there like salivating, like, oh, that's something like the time, because
like a lot of my mates, there are some of them now that are in US, some in Canada, some I think